Aloha, movie nerds. Welcome to Why It's Greats. I'm your host, Matthew Salanoa, and I made this podcast to celebrate movies and what makes them great.
You're just jealous because I'm a genuine freak and you have to wear a mask. You might be right.
To me, Batman Returns is Batman's perspective on the world, is that it's a dark, bleak place where you can't really trust anyone's intentions because Batman doesn't know anything about the Penguin until the news where the Penguin saves the mayor's baby. When he looks up, when he does his research on the Penguin, finds out that it's pretty clear from the stories surrounding the Penguin, children have gone missing, and somehow this Penguin person is involved. Penguin becomes a person of interest to Batman, where at first Batman felt incredibly sympathetic. You see that when the news comes on and Penguin's talking about how he was abandoned. You see Michael Keaton's performance. He feels terrible and he feels really bad. Like I feel bad about his parents. Batman is emotionally connected to the Penguin story, even though he's not emotionally involved with it, but he is connected to it. And so once he starts investigating the Penguin and finds out that not only is he real, but actually the facts don't side up with him, and it seems like he might be a criminal and he might be up to something. It's really more of a disappointment for Batman that he, for 1 second, when he finds out about the Penguin, thinks, I have a brother in this world. I have someone else who has a tragic backstory. He's not dressed up as a monster. He is a monster, but it's a Batman. I am Batman. Like, I am this beast. I am this monster. For just 1 second, you see in his face that he feels like he's found a kindred spirit. That to me is another thing that adds to Batman Returns, is seeing that little glimmer of hope in his face. Like, I have a brother. And then when it comes to Catwoman, I have a girlfriend. I have someone I love. And in the very end, my true face is off. Now you see the face everyone else sees. I could not be more vulnerable to you at all. So even though it's not spoken, Batman loses a potential brother and then loses a potential lover. And that's why Batman Returns is such a good film to me, is because although it's unspoken, it is a tragedy. It's a tragic film. This person who doesn't speak much, who doesn't get out much, when he finally thinks he finds a couple people that are like him, he quickly finds that they are actually far less like him than he can ever possibly accept.
I wasn't born in the sewer, you know. I come from like you. And like you, I want some respect.
And that's the real tragedy of Batman Returns. So while on top of these wonderful filmmaking things I've caught, I've always loved the emotion of the character of Batman. That's always been something that was understated, unspoken, but you feel it if you're paying attention. Anyway, that's what I got to say on Batman Returns. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Aloha.